Hello, everyone. This is Mr. H again. I wanted to go over one of the assignments that I signed for the week of May 11th. This one is going to be taken from Khan Academy. There's two assignments out there. One is basically mean, median, mode. I've already done a video on that. If you haven't checked that out, just look at the playlist on my YouTube channel and it'll have it. What I want to focus on is the second assignment, which is finding the missing value when you know the mean. So I wanted to start by introducing what I call the mean circle or average circle. And basically what this represents is, in order to find the mean, generally you have to find the total of all your items, and then you divide by the number of items and it gives you the mean, right? Another thing that you can do, if you know the total and you know the mean, you can also figure out the number of items. So basically, this table requires 3 pieces of information or provides 3 pieces of information. In order for us to get problems done, the problem has to give us 2 of the pieces of information and we figure out the third one. Okay, so total divided by the number gives you the mean. Another way of looking at this, let me see if I can get rid of some of this stuff, back up a little bit. Another thing that you could do is you can multiply the number of items times the mean, and that's going to give you the total that you have. So I'm going to show you how to use this circle. Okay, we're going to start by actually just calculating the mean, just a refresher. So the very first problem we have here, it says, what is the mean? All right, so we've got to be given the total and the number, and once we have those two things, we're going to divide the total by the number and it should give us the mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to add these guys up. So it's going to be 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 7 is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19, 19 plus 3 is 22, 22 plus 2 is 24. So the total is going to be 24. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 items. So we're going to put a 6 here. So 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So that's going to be the mean, and that's what we would put in there. So they've got to give us 2 other pieces of information, and we can find the third one. Okay, let's go. So now we're going to go. This is the lesson or the assignment. It's called missing value given the mean. So in this particular case, we're going to be given the mean, and they've got to give us another piece of information, and then we've got to determine the missing value. So let's give this a shot. Let me go copy something real quick because I want to have a nice little template. Let's go here, go here. I'm going to take this and then I'm going to copy it. And then we're going to go here and I'm going to paste it. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to move it over here. Okay, I wish it were a little smaller, but that's okay. All right, so actually, let's just get rid of that for now until we're ready to use it. So here's what we have. It says, if the mean of the data set is 3 puppets, find the number of puppets that Marco made. So what we're doing here is they told us what the mean is. So I'm going to just, I'm just going to make my own circle here, all right? And then I'm going to draw a line here, and then I'm going to draw a line here. All right, now this is the total. This is the number of items, and this is the mean. So they've given us the mean. They said the mean is 3. So we're going to put in the box, in the circle, we're going to put 3 here. Now, what we need to know is how many items do we have? How many items do we have? Right, so we have Alex, Kaylin, Bruce, and Marco. So that's 4 people. So what we know is if we have 4 items and the mean is 3, 4 times 3 is going to give us 12. So the total number of puppets that we have is going to be 12, okay? So if we know that the total is 12, all we have to do is add up Alex, which is 1, plus Kaylin, which is 4, plus Bruce, which is 3, and we don't know what Marco is, so we're going to make Marco X. All right, and now we just solve for X. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, so we're going to subtract 8 from both sides, cancel. So this is going to be 4 equals X, so the answer would be 4 puppets. That's how many puppets Marco made. So remember, they've got to give us 2 pieces of information. We can figure out the third using that. If it's down here, we multiply these 2. That'll give us a total. If we're given the total, we can divide by either one of these to find the other one, right? Generally, it's total divided by the number of items gives us the mean. Okay, let's do one more question. All right. Actually, this one was pretty good. I guess I could do it again. All right, so we got that, oops, got that. All right, so now total number of items, and then we have the mean. All right, so in this particular problem, it says the mean of the data set is 6 coins. Find the number of coins that Julia found. So Julia, this is what we're trying to find. We're going to make her X. All right, so first of all, they tell us that the mean is 6. So we're going to put in 6 right here. We also know that the total number of items or the total number of people that we have is Julia, Alice, Davy, Lucas, Carter. So that is 5 people. So that's 5 items. And so we're going to multiply 5 times 6 is going to give us 30. So the total number of coins that we have all together is going to be 30. So what we have is we have Julia, which we don't know, plus Alice, which is has 6, plus Davy, who has 5, plus Lucas, who has 6, plus Carter, who has 8. It must equal 30. All right, so now all we have to do is add these guys up. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 8 is 19. So it's going to be X plus 19 equals 30. Subtract 19 from both sides, and you get 11. Yeah. Let me be precise here. Get rid of this now. All right, so X is 11. That would be our answer, and we are finito. So the one thing that you got to be careful about is you've got to find the 2 pieces of information that you have. And then once you have that, you can find the third. And these particular problems are giving us the mean, and they're also giving us the number of items. We find the total, and then we know that we'll have to find the, use a variable to solve for the unknown. Right. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, you can text me or send me an email. I'm gonna close this off. I think this is way over 7, so I'm gonna have to